So the Enjoy Basketball social media team brought up an older clip of us trying to, not debate, but figure out who we thought was the best point guard in the Eastern Conference. And we split the panel. Me and Pierre went Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, and Cade Cunningham. Has there been
when
any
did we
shifts?
had a conversation?
Somebody said a few weeks ago, but it felt like way earlier than that.
It was probably before the season.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago, I just feel like we
definitely
weren't
wasn't
talking
a few
about
weeks ago.
But it was, regardless, anything changed?
No, I'm still Cade Cunningham. I think just based on what he's done this season, I think he's done anything but solidified and like create some sort of gap between him and Brunson.
Wow.
Now that I don't see. I could see how you could be high off of the crack of the game he had last night, but a separation, I think that's kind of ass-eating. But
it's so close to me. It's like
it has to be close, right?
It's so
Unless
close
you're
to
basing
me.
off just last night, so you just was mesmerized by the game he had, because he had an incredible game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
gap
it would
is
have been a little
insane.
bit closer too if he had some teammates that were able to like hit shots for one and again just be aggressive. I thought it was
Who, Brunson?
Yeah, if
But
he
see,
had-
that's where I think Cade Cunningham is magnificent.
He's doing more with less.
Yeah, he's doing more with less.
Yeah.
And I also think defensively, he's just miles ahead of Jalen Brunson. I know it's naturally just because he is a 6'6" point guard, but he's also communicating. He's vocal on the defensive side of the ball, and he makes rotations. He's just not an absolute cone, and he actually puts an effort on that side of the court.
I think that for me, I think this season, Cade Cunningham has been the best point guard. But when we talk about like when we do our eventual rankings, I think it has to be more than just the season. Like Jalen Brunson just averaged 30-something in the playoffs and got to the conference finals. Like that has to mean something, even though it was 8 months ago or whatever it may be. But this season, Cade Cunningham has been the better of the two. But I don't know if that is this 60-game sample size enough for him to be a gap between him and Jalen Brunson, like you mean. And maybe the postseason is that, right? This postseason, he could go nuclear and then there's no conversation. But I think right now it still is a conversation between the
That's
two.
my bottom line. When those people do this all day, this has been, people have gone through this the last few years. Hey, man, when those lights turn on and that shit is down to the nitty gritty, I don't see too many guys in the NBA at the guard position that's going to give you what you need in Jalen Brunson.
He had 2-game winners last year.
Like, as a 6'1" guard.
yeah.
As a 6'1" guard, full court press, 6'7" defender here, 6'6" defender there. We're going to beat your ass. We're going to be physical.
It really don't
Did
matter.
not matter. On the
It
road,
don't matter.
It does not matter. So, again, unless you falling in love, being mesmerized, and maybe some people ain't up on Cade Cunningham. Some people are finding out about Cade Cunningham, which is hard to believe. But I am a guy that had to argue for Cade Cunningham on my timeline at one point in time. So I understand the falling in love honeymoon stage that some people are going through. But, again,
I've seen the man roll, almost break his ankle, go to the locker room, come back in the fourth quarter, and still give them what they needed to close out the game. Like,
with all that
fourth
being
quarter
said,
Brunson is
it
crazy.
still is close because Cade Cunningham to me is he's always been the future of the NBA in my opinion, and I think he's going to continue to ascend. It's happened a little faster than I think I was anticipating as a Cade Cunningham fan, which makes me excited. But I do think it's close. I'm not mad at anybody for taking Cade Cunningham at all because I think Cade is on his way to rivaling the Lukas and Shays, if I'm being honest with you. But to dismiss Brunson because of a last night game, I think would be foolish because when those lights turn up again, he'll be there. He'll be there. We seen him do it I'm talking about as a backup.
Backup, yeah. Luka's out.
When
for
them
the
lights
first
turned
couple
on,
games.
whenever them lights are on, the dude had a 50-something point game in high school in like a state playoffs. The dude delivered for Villanova as soon as he got his number called. The dude was backing up Luka. Luka wasn't there against the Jazz, and then he spazzed when nobody was waiting for it. He came to the Knicks, and people thought the Knicks were overreacting. This dude, he turned up immediately. Yeah. Last year, y'all was picking the Pistons. Everybody fell in love with the Pistons, rightfully so, because I love them as a playoff team and the grittiness and the toughness and an amazing story. He answered the call there. Like, Brunson has done everything in his power to uplift this team as a 6-foot guard, which I still don't think people don't realize how hard that is in the NBA. But yeah, I'm still not closing the door necessarily on Brunson because we haven't came up here and had a conversation about him for the Knicks' flaws. Yeah. We have not once been up like, man, the Knicks ain't doing what they're doing because Brunson needs to turn. It's always been some other things that we focus our attention on. So Great conversation.
For sure.
And I'm ready
It's a
for
good
some.
conversation to have in the NBA, honestly.
No, I'm ready for some guys to come back because next year this is Tyrese Halliburton, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Brunson, maybe another young point
Shout out
guard.
Tyrese Maxey, who's on the thumbnail.
Tyrese Maxey, who just said, he ready for some guys to be available. I know what he's going through. But yeah, man, this is a good time in basketball.
So that point guard ranking at the end of the season,
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be very
It's gonna be tough.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be tough.
Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.